I'm Tyler Florence. Welcome to a brand new season of the Great Food Truck Race.
Who's hungry?
Since we started...
It looks like fun, but do you have what it takes to run a successful food truck? Joining us now with some tips on the trade is Tyler Florence, the renowned chef and host of Food Network's The Great Food Truck Race, which is about to kick off its 5th season. Tyler, thanks for being here and congratulations on season 5.
Thank you very much. We're really excited about it. It's been half a decade. The Cinco, we're calling it.
Yeah.
We've had so much fun. It's a great road trip once a year where we just see if we can kind of spread the word about food trucks one more time. It's been an amazing phenomenon. It really, really has. And I always kind of think back when I do sort of press junkets when we launch a season, that 5 years ago when we started conversations about this new emerging food culture, this new restaurant culture was starting to pop up coast to coast. People were very apprehensive about, eating food trucks or eating from a food truck, and they just thought it was kind of gross.
And now it's everywhere.
And now it's everywhere, and it's just this like really beautiful street art form that I think is really starting to catch on. I think it's the answer to American fast food. I think if you're standing there and looking at the CEO of the company in the eye as he makes your fresh thing, he just came back from the farmer's market.
Yes.
And I think in a lot of ways it could be the answer to obesity issues, because it's not a lot of heavily processed food. It's super fresh, and I'm just really excited to keep sort of pressing the gas on entrepreneurship and people doing it themselves and starting their own company. And it's a great way to do it.
Well, you say the food truck is a great business model, right? Tell us why.
It's a great business model. So I mean, you really think about it. So I have brick and mortar restaurants in San Francisco, and our restaurants range for $2.5 million worth of seed capital you have to raise. But with a food truck, you could be in business for yourself with $25,000. So you lease a truck, you skin it, you get a food license, and then you go to Costco and you start buying a bunch of great stuff, and then you're in business, and before you know it,
and a successful food truck is taking home how much profit?
So a very successful food truck, and we've done a couple of analysis, are putting about 6 figures in their pocket as profit.
That's
so
really good.
If you really think about, as a chef, making 100 grand plus in a restaurant, and you really have to kind of deal with the limitations of being brick and mortar versus having a food truck. And what I like about this is because you can go where the crowd is, right?
Right.
So as for a young startup, a young chef, or a young food company that has a really good idea, I think starting a food truck is just fantastic.
So tell us about season 5. What can we expect? I understand we kick off with a brawl on Venice Beach.
Yes, so season 5, we've got 8 brand new teams, and we start off in Santa Barbara, California, and then we drive from Santa Barbara to Venice. Now our teams have never operated a food truck before, because we want to kind of keep pushing the word and kind of keep spreading the gospel about food trucks. We want to give one away, right? So in the season, we give each team a food truck, and then I kind of take them away one at a time. And as we move to a new city, they all compete for the hearts and minds and dollars of the population, the people that are there. And whoever makes the least amount of money just couldn't figure it out. So in a lot of ways, it's sort of raw democracy and capitalism kind of in effect in a way. And so if you love business, if you love sort of being playing armchair quarterback on like what would you do in a situation like this, the Great Food Truck Race is a phenomenal show where you can really learn the kind of nuts and bolts about starting a startup and especially food business.
Here in New York City, it's hugely popular. There's a couple personal favorites in the area.
It used to not be. That's the great thing about it. It used to not be.
Oh, down below, right on 6th Avenue, right on 49th Street. There's Big D's, Mexican Boulevard, Cinnamon
It used to be a Havla truck, right?
Yeah.
Which is still relevant and really good. Or it was a hot dog with dirty dog water in New York City, and that was kind of it. And now you're seeing this sort of birth of creativity, and you're seeing all these really kind of fantastic startups, and they're putting a lot of money in the trucks. The trucks look cool.
If you had a few quick tips to give some truck vendors, what would they be?
I would say focus on your concept. I think if you've got a food truck, you have to do one thing really well, right? So if you do tacos or if you do grilled cheese sandwiches, you can have variations inside your recipe portfolio, but it has to be one thing that people know you really clearly about. And then you have to be strong on social media because that's your lifeline. People have to know where to get in touch with you, and you have to have a really strong business savvy. It's dollars in and dollars out, right? So you have to buy low and sell your profit. and really kind of follow the money, because it's really easy to let soft money sort of slip away. But if you've got a strong sort of financial sensibility and you can put this stuff up, it's like making profit on $5 to $7 to $12 a clip. You have to stack your nickels up. But it's a really, really strong, very successful, satisfying, self-fulfilled business that a lot of people can jump into. And I would just encourage a generation of chefs that are sort of beneath me, kind of coming up in their in their 20s and 30s, to really think about this as an opportunity to think through, like, if I wanted to get in the restaurant business, how would I do it? Where would I do it? Where would I start? And a food truck,
this is a great place to start.
It's great because it's edgy, it's cool, it's urban, it's a lot of fun, and
hard work, but a lot of fun, and you can make some good money. Sounds great.
You can make a lot of great money. So this Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock on the West Coast. Great food truck race, season 5. Check it out.
I'll tune in.
It's always a lot of fun.
Tyler, thank you so much for that.